Welcome back to the channel. All right, as many of you know, I took Hulkling to rank 5. It was my first rank 5 ever. It was, for me, I actually really thought about it, back and forth, Gallon, Hercules, Hulkling, and then so many of you on the video reminded me like, dude, you've been in love with Hulkling since before you even came to the game, making all these videos. You're on a trip in Mexico, and you're like, you guys got to get a hold of this Hulkling here. And you're right. You were absolutely right, and I've had literally no regrets. Now, I've also been kind of quiet on the channel side, running the Vega Battlegrounds Championship, doing that, but also I've had my own trips, real life work, and family stuff has just been keeping me incredibly busy. The cool thing is, you know, I wasn't able to get out those videos, but the cool thing is I've had the time to compile a few things and also perfect a playstyle with Hulkling here that's really making a massive difference. He was incredible already, and I do think that the extra rank here has helped out a lot. Now, we'll get to the fights very soon, but one of the things that happened going from rank 4 to 5 is that it does increase his combat power rate. Remember, Hulkling has a, I think it's a minus 20. Yeah, minus 20% decreased offensive combat power rate, but he more than makes up for that with his plus 7% of a bar of power each time he gets one of his shapeshift buffs. Now, you could probably do this with the rank 4, what you're about to see, but it's made a massive difference for me in my Battlegrounds performance and taking out some defenders. He's not totally designed, or it's not your ideal situation for him. He's designed to do this. And then also the introduction of relics. Let's get into these 3 fights. Let's get into these fights. The first one's one where I think we can see it. The next 2, I think you might be a little bit surprised. Make sure you let me know in the comments. Let's take a look at these fights. All right, as I said, this first one, you're like, Hulkling, Nimrod. Thanks, Vega. You've shown us that a lot before. This is a little bit different. We'll show you. And then the next 2, I think are really gonna surprise you, but just give you an idea of what's possible, why I'm so incredibly happy with having him at rank 5 over rank 4, even with 7 stars in the game. I mean, I'm making this on May 26th. 7 stars are in, I'm full on with 7 stars, and I'm still just delighted to put my resources into this. So here's the idea here, is you can see I'm causing parry to happen, but I'm getting those bulwark buffs. That's making my power bar jump up. Then I'm hitting him once or twice. I wanna make sure I have my shapeshifts buffs. That's the upper left-hand corner there, the cosmic charges, I believe they're called. I did land the intimidate with my heavy, and then I'm gonna bash into Nimrod here, go unblockable, land the nice big SP2. Now this was the unstoppable meta, so I had to be careful with that. And then here's the big thing. That relic comes in, hits incredibly hard. That relic was hitting very, very hard. Gets me some more passive stuns, allows me to keep up the damage from those 2 big furies I got from the SP2, and go ahead and just finish this off. Now, if you're like, all right, now this next fight here is against MCoC. This is the meta that's currently running. This is masochism over time. So any debuffs I trigger on MCoC is gonna give him a really beefy heal. You know, we don't see MCoC a ton these days, but he is a troublesome defender, right? So I want you to see this too. We're gonna start off, I think we're gonna get a few pierces going there. So it doesn't matter which buffs you're getting. I mean, obviously the pierce helps you go through the block, but any of these buffs are giving you that bar of power. You can see it just growing, right? Anytime we're triggering. Now I did trigger the heal there, that's fine. It allows us to apply this intimidate and have it stay on. We've now gone unblockable. You can see how long the unblockable is lasting. Throw our SP2, get the nice big furies up. Do have to deal with this SP2 of MCoC's, but not that big a deal. Because I've got those pierces, I'm not too worried about the auto block, because I know we will go unblockable if that's what has to happen there. Go unblockable again. Go ahead and block this. Probably could have used the striker at that point and just finished this off. Made that score a little bit bigger, but no big deal. Thor comes in. Okay, so I think you're getting the idea here. We'll take a look at one more, which for me was by far the most exciting of them all. But, you know, anytime we're getting those parries with the bulwark, anytime we're hitting the opponent and getting up those aptitudes, or they're, of course, hitting their block and getting up those pierces, we're also getting those bars of power, that 7% bars of power. By just playing a little patiently in the beginning, you can get these tremendous, tremendous results. And then Hulkling hits hard enough, and that opening that you're getting from the striker, where he's just ending these fights. This last one is by far the most favorite. I hate going against this defender. Having Hulkling be someone I can utilize to take out this defender and know it and feel comfortable and confident about it just feels tremendous going into Battlegrounds. All right, we're up against this Bishop, and you're gonna see this exact same style. In fact, this one I went really patient. See, I'm just getting one hit in, because you do have to be mindful of your shapeshift charges. If you don't have any shapeshift charges, then you're not going to be able to get those buffs. There we go. And it gets a little tight because of the node there with the unstoppables, things like that, but I get an opportunity to land the Infuriate off of the heavy, just hitting into the block. Don't worry about it. I knew that I would go unblockable, so I actually threw part of that into his block. Make sure Bishop doesn't throw his special one, and it's over now. We're gonna use the Striker, comes in and just hits so incredibly hard. Ends that fight. Bishop, one of the defenders I really struggle with. I personally am not great at some of the options like Kitty Pryde and Ghost and things like that people use. So having more options in my arsenal to take out bishops, having him be Hulkling, who's a tremendous dual threat. He's a tremendous defender. He's a tremendous offensive player. I absolutely love Hulkling. So happy I have him at rank 5. You know, if I take him to war and things like that, maybe I'll get out some more videos of my first rank 5 in war. Or in content. He helped me take out Bahamut. I actually utilized him to take out Bahamut. It was the one where Bahamut keeps healing. It took almost 20 minutes, but Hulkling got it done, kept healing up himself too, was phenomenal, it was incredible. I've gotten out so much content on Hulkling. Check the playlist on my channel if you're interested in seeing more, like how to play him or things like that. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I don't think I made a mistake. Who have you taken to rank 5? You know, Gallon, Hercules, Null, or someone else? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.